So I'm sure everybody and their goldfish has seen the slap heard around the world at this point. I mean, I'm pretty sure I even saw my dead grandma posted something about it on Facebook. So it's just some real wacky stuff that went down at the Oscars a couple days ago. And honestly, if Will Smith never assaulted Chris Rock in the first place, I would have never even known that the Oscars occurred, because I've just never been a fan of award shows. They've always seemed miserable to me. I've never been a fan of them. I've hated them since I was in like first grade, and they'd give me participation trophies just for showing up to school, you know? So watching a glorified award show just never really exactly sounded fun to me. But I didn't come on here to talk about my hatred for award shows. I actually came on here to talk about the whole Will Smith Chris Rock situation, Will Smith's apology, and then probably look at some funny memes about it afterwards. So I'm going to start off by showing you a replay of the slap, just in case you wanted to see it one more time, because it's a hearty slap, you know, it's a professional slap circuit kind of slap, you know. It's the type of slap that'll knock your socks off and flip your underwear inside out. But before that, this post on Twitter here, I found someone posted this, and I believe they're trying to make this into some big conspiracy theory, which doesn't surprise me. Twitter is a cesspool. There's a lot of crazy people on here, but I wanted to read this to you because it's funny. They said, "They're all good actors. Why do I have to believe this? It's just a gimmick? I don't hear that slap sound, but his left footstep, it's a Hollywood." It sounds like Mario saying that. It's a Hollywood. I think they're trying to attract young people all over the world who fall in love with Korean movie K-pop. So that right there, that final sentence wasn't particularly understandable English. You know, I couldn't really comprehend that. And I don't think that's just like my incestual side coming out, like my my uneducated side, you know, the side of me that doesn't know how to read or write. I think that's just not English. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch this this slap in its entirety here. I do think it's really funny, though, how Will Smith was laughing at the joke until he looked over and seen that his wife wasn't laughing. So I guess that's what prompted him to look real big and tough and manly for his wife. Be like a caveman. Nice, me protect you, Jan. Me big tough guy.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
That he did. That he did. And then also you got the...
Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name
bump that volume
out
up.
Your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
All I'm going to say about this whole slap situation and what led up to it is that obviously Chris Rock probably stepped over a line. He most definitely crossed the line in the sand. But, you know, obviously that doesn't warrant Will Smith to go up there and just absolutely wand up and smack the life out of Chris Rock, you know. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never harm me. That's the type of motto you should live by, Will Smith. You know, just because he says something that crosses a line doesn't give you the right to just go up there and assault him, you know. You smacked him. He has every right to press charges on you, which he's not, from what I can understand. Jim Carey went on like an interview on like the morning show or something, some news TV show thing. They were interviewing him about the situation, and he said that he would have personally sued Will Smith and that he definitely could sue Will Smith. Chris Rock could, but he's not going to. I guess Chris Rock just doesn't really want the headache.
There was some question today about if anyone else had walked from the audience and done that, they would have been escorted out by security or maybe even arrested. The police asked Chris if he wanted to file charges. They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous.
But yeah, it was obviously wrong for both sides of the interaction. Will Smith definitely went a bit too far, though. You know, words never warrant actual harm, you know. Just because someone says something you don't like, you can't just go into baby rage mode and just swing on him, you know. It's like a fourth grader type of action right there. Someone said something about your fourth grade girlfriend. Oh, I got to go beat them up now. Where are they at on the playground? I'm going to go throw mulch in their eyes and then step on their sneakers. I'm going to make their lot up Skechers wet so they don't lot up anymore. I'm going to take their gummies that they packed for lunch. Those Scooby-Doo gummies are mine now, Chris. And also, while I was scrolling through Twitter, it seems like people have made this into a race war or something. They're... Sorry, I'm burpy again today. I'm always burpy when I record. I don't know why. But as I was saying, unsurprisingly, Twitter has went and made this into something that it's absolutely not. They're taking this little situation between Will Smith and Chris Rock that should have really stayed between them, but it was in front of a live audience as well as millions watching at home or whatever. Definitely not millions because no one watches the Oscars, surely. But it was in front of a bunch of people live on TV. But as people do on Twitter, in Twitter fashion, they're trying to make this into like a whole white people and black people type of thing. I don't really know. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole. But they're pretty much just trying to turn it into something it's not, which I thought it was funny because Twitter does that with absolutely anything. That's why I stay as far away from Twitter as possible, because if I'm on there for more than like 30 minutes at a time, I can feel my brain disappearing. I get brain rot. But this is his apology, Will Smith's apology. He posted this on Instagram, and it says, "Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, and all the attendees and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will." It's funny how he didn't feel the need to apologize like 10 minutes after he slapped Chris Rock when he was on the podium accepting an award. And only now that he's seen the backlash on social media, he's decided it's a good time to come out and apologize, and mostly apologize sincerely to Chris. But that's neither here nor there. I just thought that, it was worth going over that, and the fact that he didn't apologize on the spot. Maybe, hindsight's always 20/20. I can get that he got caught up in emotions or whatever. But it's to be expected at this point with apologies and public figures. They go hand in hand. If you're any person in the media's eye, you've made an apology video before, because you have to apologize for any wrong thing you do. If you fart just a bit too loud and it registers just above like 5 decibels on the meter, you must apologize or face the consequences of being canceled on Twitter. And that's a fate worse than death to most people. Cancellation on Twitter is like saying the boogeyman's under your bed. It just makes people tense up and freeze, and they're frightened to move. But now that we've went over the situation, all I really care to go over about the situation, let's look at some memes. This is the funniest one to me right here. This clip from Family Guy. POV, or Chris Rock at the 2022 Academy Awards. It's so funny because it's so accurate, Chris Rock, though, I do got to give Chris Rock credit. He took that slap like a champ. It did seem like he was ready to swing back. I'm surprised he honestly didn't. But yeah, that was he ate it. He took it like a champ. He could probably enter the slap scene. Maybe we should get an actual refereed match, a legitimate match, slap match between those two. It'd be a good slap fight, I think. Also, this SpongeBob meme here, there's a lot of cartoon memes that are applicable for this situation.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to.
It's just so, they lip synced it up so perfectly, man. There's so many good memes about this situation. Can't believe we just seen these two MFs fight. Oh man, memes are so good. Memes are funny. Who would have thought? Also, I seen this picture somebody posted here. It's just a picture of Will Smith, Chris Rock, and Jada back from a while ago. I don't know exactly when this picture was taken, but someone posted this and they put friendship goals. It's just, I don't know why it's funny. It's just that there's a picture of them together. And now that he's slapped Chris Rock, it's funny in retrospect. It's one of those advanced memes that you have to have like a 300 IQ to laugh at. That's why you're probably not laughing, and I am. dummy. And yeah, that's all the memes I wanted to show you. That's the best ones I could find about this situation that I had saved. And I just wanted to cover this situation because it's so bafflingly wacky that you never think anything like this would happen, especially on live TV during an award ceremony, you know? Like I said before, those things are so boring and mundane that you never would see something like this coming. It's like a fight happening in the library. It's just the most unexpected place for this to happen. But yeah, other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.